This is me before watching Superman.
Hi guys, today I'm going to be vlogging how I go to watch Superman. So basically I'll be carrying you guys along with me. So I'm about to start going so that. Going to watch Superman.
And now this is me after watching Superman.
So guys, I finally watched Superman on the big screen. Bro, this has to be one of the best movies of, okay, not of all time, but like one of the best movies you watch. Best plots, like bro, everything about this is just so good.
This is me giving my out of theater review.
Hello guys, I have finally seen Superman, and I came all the way from the theater. I had to simmer down, calm down with all my thoughts before I tell you what I think of the movie. And this movie was very good, very good. Without even going into spoilers, all the characters were done well. There was this thing going around that the movie won't be good because of the plenty characters, but I need to remind you guys, Oppenheimer had over 150 characters with dialogue, and like they did all of them justice, and that's the same way this movie did all of them justice. Well, apart from Hawkgirl, but Hawkgirl really had a moment at the ending. But yes, all the characters were properly balanced. You don't really get to know the origins of this character, everything about this character, but you understand the character and the purpose they serve in the movie, and they did that very well. And oh my god, standout characters, bro. David Consworth as Superman, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific, and Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. Those four characters, and also Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. Those five were the standouts of the movie, bro. Mr. Terrific, I think he's going to be a cult favorite for people after this movie, bro. I think everybody will love this guy, love him as a character, love him and how charismatic he is as a person, bro. This movie was done so well, and Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. I can't believe we didn't have this ever since, bro. Lex Luthor was like a day one hater. Bro is a propagandist from like, bro, the American government pales in comparison to the level of propaganda Lex Luthor spews, bro. Like, if you watch The Boys, you know Vought, how they know how to spew out this message to protect Homelander's identity and the identity of the people that work for Vought, basically all the soups. Bro, Lex Luthor is Vought times 10, bro. Lex Luthor spews out propaganda in such a different level. This guy is the perfect antagonist, and my only criticism is that this movie wasn't longer. I wish we got to see more of these people, because they were done so well. And yeah, very good movie. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Yes, it set up Supergirl very nicely. Yes, even Supergirl made a cameo, but I don't think that was a spoiler. So yeah, very nice movie. Is it better than Man of Steel? Yes. Is it better than Smallville? Yes. Is it better than Superman Returns? Yes. Is it better than Superman 2? Yes. Is it better than Superman 1978? Yes, it is. That's just my own unfiltered opinion. So yes, that's what I think of Superman. You guys should go and watch the movie too.
And that now brings us to now, my 1 day later review, which is more or less my final review. Ladies and gentlemen, I have finally watched Superman, so I am going to be giving my thoughts about it in this video. So this video isn't even going to really be scripted or that. I'm just going to be giving you my thoughts of the movie straight up from my head. And I must say, I watched this yesterday, Friday, and today is Saturday. I've gotten some time to reflect on it, to sit down, to think. And yes, I loved the movie. I really loved the movie. I'll give it like,
I'm feeling a 10.
A 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Yes, really, the movie was worth the wait. The movie gave me hope that DC is actually back. It starts before this movie were really disappointing. Like the last 10 DC movies, the only one to break even was Batman. And it's like, okay, all the other ones flopped, and they even had to cancel the whole DCEU because of how bad the direction was going. But then this movie came with James Gunn's new idea, James Gunn's new portrayal of Superman, and it has given me hope. It has given me hope that DC is actually back. The movie gave me hope. The movie was basically a representation of hope. I loved that. Since the first trailer came out, which was around late last year, I've been excited, planning how I was going to watch the movie. And yesterday, I finally watched the movie. I think I have a few clips of the whole experience of going to watch the movie. I think maybe I'll show you guys in this video. It was so beautiful. It was, oh my god. And this was like the first time for me going to the cinema all by myself without like my parents. And I went with a few of my friends, good friends of mine, who went to see the movie. And one of my friends, I don't know if I should say his name, so I'll just call him my friend number one and my friend number two. I'll just call it that. So my friend number two said that he doesn't expect the movie to be good, and he feels the movie will be trash. And you know what, at that point I couldn't even blame him, because aside from the Batman, the other DC movies haven't really done all that well. While friend number one used the terms cautiously optimistic, while I was the only one that was truly hopeful that this movie will do well. And I must say, after watching, the movie blew all our expectations. I was so happy for that. Like, bro, this was such a good movie. And going in, people, and to an extent even me, had some skepticism, because like it was only 2 hours 9 minutes, and somehow they were going to cram lots of characters into it. And I really love the approach James Gunn went with it. He didn't really need to show everything about all the characters. Sometimes, like for example, Metamorpho, they didn't show his origin story, but they just explained his powers and they showed him in action, and then showed his character to an extent, you know, loving father. They showed that he is married clearly and he has a mutant child. Mutant child, that's the best description.
Stupid.
Showed Guy Gardner. They didn't show how he became a Green Lantern. They just established that he's a Green Lantern who took the vows and was posted to Earth. And now he's just being lovable, hateable Guy Gardner. You know, just being an asshole. They showed Mr. Terrific. They didn't show how Michael Holt became Mr. Terrific, how he became so intelligent. They didn't even show off his 14 PhD feats. They didn't really even mention it. But just from the way he was acting, they had to, like, you have to know that yes, this guy is a brainy guy. And this guy is like very, very sarcastic. Yeah, no, bro has peak sarcastic timing. Yeah, I'm really trying not to spoil it, but yeah, I'm just trying to say I guess out of the other side characters, the person who really received the short end of the stick was Hawkgirl. Yeah, she had like 3, 4, 5, no more than 5 lines of dialogue. But then she also had a moment like Storm's moment in X-Men 1. You know what happens to a frog when it gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to anything that gets struck by lightning. So she had that type of moment. You know, I don't want to spoil it. I'm really trying my best not to spoil it. I love the character dynamics between Lois and Clark. I believe those two people, Rachel Brosnahan as Lois and David Cornsworth as Superman and Clark Kent, cast perfectly. Like, I honestly thought that the likes of Henry Cavill, when it comes to looks, and the likes of Christopher Reeves were like the quintessential examples of live action Superman. But bro, I saw David Cornsworth in action and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm taking that back, bro. This is the definitive Superman. I'm just going to roll with that. I loved his portrayal. I loved him and Lois's dynamic. I love how he's like, he embodies morality and good, and he's like the epitome of humane behavior. Life is important to him. Is like model examples for like how you should behave in society. That is what Superman represents, not some allegory to Jesus Christ, to be your savior and Lord. No, rather he's like an allegory for hope. And it really came full circle, the whole hope part, during a conflict between two countries that were near war. I won't say their names, I won't say the whole context, but when that moment reaches, you know what I'm saying. The hope and what Superman represented at that point came full circle. I mean, I can see the criticisms it has, and I can understand it. Like, there's this part, I'm trying my best not to go into it, but it's something related to Superman's origins, and something that they really emphasized. That to an extent, I think it would have been better if they said that, okay, that was the only part that Lex really interfered with. I'm spoiling a bit, but sorry. Lex really interfered with, rather than saying that, yes, that was part of Superman's origin / identity. So yes, people, it didn't really sit right to people. Even one of my friends, friend number one, tapped me and I'm like, yeah, I don't really see the whole need for this part, but like, he still enjoyed the movie, and I didn't even really mind it. In my opinion, it was funny. Maybe that says something about me, maybe it doesn't, but yes, in my opinion, it was funny. I have to save best for last, bro. Best for last. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. So going into this movie, I heard that Nicholas Hoult auditioned for the Batman in 2022, the one that Robert Pattinson got. He didn't get the role. He even auditioned for Superman in this role and he didn't get it. Spoiler alert, sorry. But like what Guy Gardner said in this movie, Superman isn't coming, you got an upgrade. Lex Luthor was the upgrade, bro. I don't even think he could have played Superman as well as he played Lex Luthor. This guy was on some day one hitting stuff. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Bro was on some evil monologue. Bro was on some Superman. He's not a man, he's an it. He's an alien with an ugly costume flying around and garnering all the attention from you people. I hate his costume. I hate the way he looks. I hate his hair. Bro, that sold me. And that was like somehow at the beginning, like I said, spoilers again, somehow at the beginning. Then he had this whole other monologue about saying how he gets pissed off when they compare him with the likes of Einstein and Galileo. But he said that at least they did something. He's not some superpowered alien that comes to show humanity how weak they are. He said that he is doing humanity a favor by killing him, bro. Like I said, there are spoilers and no spoilers in between. So yeah, Lex Luthor, peak. I really need to see more of him. I won't tell you what happened at the ending, but we need more of Lex Luthor. He should be like the ultimate recurring villain. We need to see him at least once every 3 years from this point on, bro. I love the portrayal of Lex Luthor, and yes, I really love this movie. It had its way of making me excited for Supergirl, even making me excited for Peacemaker. I'm not spoiling that fact, but yes, it made me excited for Peacemaker. So yes, I still stand on my opinion. I'm giving this movie a 10 out of 10. James Gunn still hasn't missed when it comes to comic book projects. I'm talking Guardians 1 hits, Guardians 2 hits, Guardians Christmas Special hits, The Suicide Squad hits, Peacemaker hits, Guardians 3 hits, Creature Commandos hits. Loki just mentioned all his Marvel and DC projects in chronological order. Yes, I did that off the top of my head. So yes, I love the movie. These are my thoughts on Superman one day after watching it. I want to know your thoughts of it. If you've seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And let me know, what do you rate Superman out of 10? And if you want me to review more movies, be sure to like this video. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this, subscribe, like the video, do all that. Thank you very much for watching. And also, I did this all in one take.